So this past week when we were at the Waste Management Winter Rally, and it's actually a rally sprint instead of SCCA rally sprint, we kind of ripped a wheel off. We had some broken studs here, and the problem for that is basically the Nissan hubs, the factory hubs are a little too soft. The hubs being so soft, they actually sometimes break loose because of the abuse from rally. So what we end up doing is we actually weld the studs on the back of the hub. Typically we normally tack weld them. This way they can hold the stud if they decide to start to break loose. We have had issues with the tack welds breaking loose as well. So really, you know, this time we decided, oh, well, let's weld the whole things around. And that was a bad idea. All 5 studs broke. Not just broke loose, but broke. So we ended up with a hub like this, and you can see where we had welded it on the back, you know, completely welded it, and actually made the studs too brittle, and they separated and broke. Makes total sense, but had to try it and see how it was going to go. This is a old hub that I had as a spare that is just tack welded, not fully welded, and an older rotor. Of course, when the wheel was shaken loose, it destroyed our wheel spacer. This is a 25 mil spacer that we typically use in the front to give us a little wider track. And you can see it just destroyed from the wheel wobbling in and out as it was kind of destroying the rest of the studs. It destroyed the spacer as well. The other issue is all of these really light colored marks. That is actually the caliper grinding away. These are an aluminum caliper on the front of this car. They sold them in an aluminum and a cast iron caliper as well. This is part of the aluminum that's coming off. But the crazy thing is all of the dirt that's been stuffed. So this is what a normal venting pattern looks like. But after you drive on a rotor, and I've tried to chisel away at some of this dirt in here, but the entire venting system on the rotor has been completely cavitated with all this dirt, which is really hard to get out. It's super difficult. I've been trying to chisel away at it with a tiny little screwdriver and it hasn't done much. So the studs are actually still in the wheel. Can't pull them out. I'm gonna have to hammer them out, but you can see here too where it was rubbing the strut. The wheel and the tire from going in and out was rubbing the strut, and you can see it's done some damage in here too, which I may have to address with just a file just to clean it up a little bit, but the wheel for the most part survived. It's in pretty decent shape. Tire's still good too, so we're gonna just clean this wheel up.
Finer ship